Up next, the Raptors taking on the Hornets. For Toronto, as they enter midseason, they are right on the line in that 8th position in the Eastern Conference, looking to put some distance between themselves and their pursuers. Hornets, Raptors is next. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. With the All-Star game almost near, let's see how the East is shaking out. Taking a look at Charlotte, they've been in peak form as we've watched them play some tremendous basketball with an eye toward the postseason. And, of course, the Raptors. They have a lot of ground to make up.
And, you know, for the Hornets, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
Well, this is their goal. There's no doubt about that. For what many expected of them so far, they have not disappointed.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. The guard spots filled by Quickly and Barrett. The post pairing, Barnes playing alongside Pirtle. And it's Dick in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Hornets, we've got Plumlee. Williams is out there with Brandon Miller. Then it's Ball, and it's Mann in at the shooting guard. And here are the Raptors now, following the 3 by Charlotte. Pass to Quickly, fires the 3. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket. Tonight, and I'm looking forward to this great, we're going to see the speed and the skill of NBA guards. 2 of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher.
Well, the big-time answer by Brandon Miller.
Barnes finds Quickly. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
And when it comes to R.J. Barrett, what do you think, Doris, about his development?
Well, we know he's got a scorer's mindset, and he's excellent off the dribble. The key for his growth is just he's got to become a consistent shot maker from deep.
Mann gets the bucket.
The quick answer from distance by Trey Mann. You love to see it.
Quickly kicks to Pirtle. To the paint. Here's Barnes. The Hornets pull it in. Win after win, these guys now have 9 straight.
Well, this is a basketball team that's really humming right now. And what you love is they're working together as a unit, which makes it fun to watch. What I'm curious about here is when teams start to adapt and take away their best strategy, how do they keep the streak going? Really, really interested to see how this plays out.
Miller outside. Curls it from outside. Miller's got 6 points.
A huge reason Miller went so high in the draft. His 3-point stroke. It's exactly what you want in a win. And I like the ball move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go.
Mann can't hit.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the deep.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Hornets ahead, up 2. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. Looking at what we've seen from the Hornets, what do you think?
I know it's early, but all those 3-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
Here's Sexton. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the score?
Well, excitement building in Ontario ahead of this coming May when the WNBA makes its long-awaited launch north of the border. The Toronto Tempo will become Canada's first ever WNBA franchise, and with that league finding a rhythm, this debut feels right on time.
It is a beautiful thing. And Shams, we appreciate the report. So for Toronto right now, we've got Walter and Marie Boyles in at the 4. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Miller's got the lead up to 6 now for the Hornets. Pass to Battle. We'll start in the second quarter, about a minute gone. Down low, Hamu Karashvili. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. LaMelo Ball, he's checked in for the Hornets. And here in January, a few teams starting to solidify their spots in the power rankings. Others, not so much. Taking a look at Detroit, they're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
Seeing where Charlotte is now, they are still holding on to that #1 spot midway through the season. I really admire how consistent they've been continuing to play their brand of basketball.
Here's Barrett, following the basket by LaMelo Ball. Great open look there. Barrett's got 8 points.
Now, Barrett has got to become more consistent, but if he adds consistent three-point shooting, turn the lights out.
And the basket is good.
Boy, when this guy has got his rhythm, he can be tough to guard.
For his age, Brandon Miller has an extremely polished offensive game.
He does, Kevin. You can count on him to carry an offense if need be for a 6-8 minute stretch. He's got size, he's got skill, and he's a willing participant offensively.
Ball with the bucket.
Wow, 10 straight points from mid-range.
Raptors trail by 5. Barrett wide open, he fires. There's Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
This team loves it when Pirtle can make an impact on the offensive glass. There's a lot of ways he can get his points, but this is an easy one.
Ball no good. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Pass to Murray Boyle. 29 seconds left in the first half. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Just 5 to shoot. Three-pointer. Sexton grabs the board. Hornets leading by 3. Miller right side. Sinks the 15-footer. 12 points for him.
Looked like some confusion defensively that time. Left him wide open for a nice look on the jumper.
To the middle. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Hornets lead by 3. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Howdy, folks. The moment you've been waiting for is here. Before we recap the first half, let's see what the standings look like in the East. Being at the top of your respective conference has got to be a good feeling. Right, fellas?
A very good feeling, Ernie. And you always want to be sending a message out there to those teams.
What does the message say, Kenny?
It says, good luck, brother. You'll need it.
And guys, the Charlotte Hornets are in an even game.
They've been choosy when hunting for shots, guys. I like that. Trying to capitalize on every single possession.
Yeah, you love the consistency in their approach. Really methodical. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Brandon Miller has been sensational.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but Boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
They got LaMelo Ball. Brandon Miller out there with Grant Williams. Then it's Trey Mann. And it's Plumlee in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Barnes outside. Pass to quickly. And here is Barnes. It's Barrett on the wing. Drains it from beyond the arc. Barrett's got 11 points. And one way players look to expand their game, adding counter moves to keep defenders off balance. Greg, what was something you added that really gave defenders pause?
You know, the snatch back pull-up, using your speed to kind of get the defender going downhill. And then you slam on the brakes and just create that separation to then go into attack mode.
And here is Barnes following LaMelo Ball's 3. The Raptors need to get a shot. And the dunk by Pirtle.
I think his frame makes him very difficult to deal with as a roll man. Pirtle can set up the easy screen.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Ball, no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Quickly with a wide open look. And again, Toronto with the triple.
I'll tell you exactly the start to this half that you're looking for. He's taken 3 shots. He's made 3 shots.
There's Ball with the 3. Drills the three-pointer. Ball's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Charlotte.
After hitting nothing from downtown in the first half, that's his second make sense.
Pirtle with a screen on Ball. Inside. And with that, the Hornet lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Pirtle.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Ball, the pass to Plumlee. Shoots over Pirtle. Plumlee, no luck. Raptors have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. Charlotte has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Miller, no luck.
Oh, the defense very willing to live with that mid-range jumper.
Barrett for 3. Miller grabs the miss.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
Mann gets the bucket.
Yeah, the tight window that Trey Mann had to create from, that's a big-time bucket, folks. He made it look easier than it is.
Here's Barrett. Plays it up and banks it in. Barrett's got 13.
And, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Again, the Hornets score.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
LaMelo Ball getting it done for the Hornets. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. The post pairing, Barnes playing alongside Pirtle. The guard spots filled by Quickly and Barrett. And it's Dick in at the small forward position. On the wing, Mann. Barrett covering. Got it to go.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Here's Quickly. Now Barrett to tie it up. The shot misses. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Raptors trail by 3. Now Quickly. Plumlee with the steal. On the wing, Mann. Barrett covering. It is good.
It's been like this all night for both teams. the offense is having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, over the break, I listened to Charles Lee talk to his team. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Train from outside.
Quickly, just a calm demeanor in the biggest of moments. That is beautiful basketball.
Here's Miller with the shot, and he trains the jab.
Wow, the young serve, Brandon Miller in a big moment. I got you, folks.
The Raptors have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth.
One thing you know about RJ, if there's a shot to be taken, even in a big-time moment, he will step in.
Here's Mann. Barrett covering. Yeah, that goes in.
A big bucket with the do-it-yourself kit tray, man.
And Barrett has got the ball here for the Raptors. A 2-point game to take the lead, and it misses. The Hornets have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. Pretty nice efficiency there. For 3. Down he goes for 3.
And this is the kind of scoring potential Trey Mann has given you a glimpse of early in his career. Boy, the basket feels big right now.
Barrett! The 3 doesn't go.
I mean, apparently he still has the green light to shoot threes, but he is in an absolute funk right now.
Here's Charlotte now. Ball fired. Oh, and he feathers one right through. What touch!
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point. R.J. Barrett at a critical juncture, no hesitation. Wow.
I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Well, just terrific job knocking these down in a big spot.
Here's the Raptors with the ball. Barrett, here's Dick. Barnes, the 3 goes down.
In so many different ways, Dick gets the ball to his teammates, always on time and on target.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Had to foul him on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game. Toronto calls timeout. They're trailing by 6. What do you think coach's focus is going to be here?
They need a quick basket here.
Well, preferably a 3, right? If there's a clean look, take it.
Here's quickly. Barrett outside. From outside, and down goes the 3.
Barrett is a bucket getter, plain and simple.
They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And that should do it. No miracle comeback tonight, but boy, what a game, fellas.
Looking to get stops late. That kind of defense ain't going to cut it.
That's unacceptable. The hustle and focus on that end is not there for either side.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game. Barrett! So a close game sees Charlotte taking this one. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, LaMelo Ball.